And I don't even know where to start, but let's start with the most exciting part for me. When I had Kaden, I made sure that I had a little something for the nurses because they work so hard. So these are the hospital socks, the non-grip socks that you can expect to get, maybe in a different color, but this is what they look like. They're on both sides. I didn't know that when your water breaks, it doesn't stop breaking. I thought just like when you go pee, you pee and that's it, like done. No, your water does not stop breaking. So I did not wear a diaper to the hospital, which I will 100% do this time around if it happens again. Sorry if this is TMI, but like, you know, we're all gonna go through it here. If you don't wanna waste money buying this, honestly, I don't think this is a necessity. I think the other one works just fine. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be filming finally what's in my hospital bag, especially since this is my second pregnancy and I feel like I have learned what I actually need to take to the hospital versus what I don't need to take to the hospital. So I'm really excited to share what I'm actually taking to the hospital with you guys today. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Talita. I hope you will join the first-time mom family. I am a first-time mom, about to have my second baby, 2 boys. Not really planning on a third, but who knows? Without further ado, let's get started. I'm currently 34 weeks today to the dot. So yes, some people may say it's a little bit early, but I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared, and I want to be ready, and I'm actually really excited to just be ready, and this makes it so real. This really makes it real. So I'm really excited. So a couple of things before I get started. I will share a list of things that are not in here that I'm going to bring in my big bag, like a purse. Pretty much like similar to what I brought to the airport with me to Boston on my latest video, where I take my personal items such as toiletries, makeup, things of that sort, because I don't think you really need to put that all in your bag. I also am a true believer that less is more, so I do see a lot of videos of moms with like 2, 3 different bags, one for them, one for the newborn, one for... I only have one bag. I'm carrying one bag. Here in this bag is all my stuff and all my baby stuff, and my husband will have his own bag separately that he's taking care of. Then aside from that, I'm just gonna have my purse with my makeup and my toiletries. So that's really it, keeping it very simple. I think it's nice to keep it simple because you're not overwhelmed looking for different things in different separate bags and so forth, but that's just me. There's no right or wrong way of doing this, so do what's best for you. And if you want 500 bags, take 500 bags, okay? It is whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you happy and puts your mind at ease. So without further ado, let's get started. So this bag is actually the bag that I took with me to Kaden's birth, and I've had this bag forever. It's a leather bag and it's nice and big. It's big enough to carry everything that I need, so I love using it whenever I have a chance to. And I've had it forever, and I think it was actually a friend that sold this to me, so I'm not sure where she got it, but I've had this for at least 10 years now, I think. So I apologize that I can't link this below, but I will link everything else. So if you do see anything that you want to add to your list, then feel free to just check the description box below. Let's start. Man, I don't even know where to start, but let's start with the most exciting part for me, which is these guys. When I had Kaden, I made sure that I had a little something for the nurses because they work so hard, and they're such a really special part of your day. And I just wanted to show some appreciation. So I did a little bit more last time around, but I'm not working now, so I just have to be realistic on what I can do and what I can give. So this time it was pretty simple, but these little zip up makeup bags were from last time. I think I got these from Amazon. I'll link them below for you guys. I'm obsessed with them. It says Nurse Survival Kit, and it's pretty spacious. And it's just super cute. I think it came in like a pretty large pack because I had leftovers. So I'm using the ones that were leftovers from last time. And inside, I went to Target and I got little socks with the grips underneath. How cute. How cute is this? I feel like everyone loves a nice, cute, cozy pair of socks. These are so cozy, so cute, non-slippery, obsessed, love them. And then I also heard that nurses love pens. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I did last time. So I got these Papermate pens, why can't I say this, in different colors because I think that's fun. And I added these to each little, little bag. I also added in a little post-it. And on it, I wrote a little personal note thanking them for being a part of our special day, which I think is really nice. Last time, in addition to this, I also got them a little coffee mug that was super cute. I think they like that a lot. And what else did I get? I think I got them like a little calendar too, like a little calendar book. There's so much that you can do. You just gotta be creative. And honestly, just like strolling through Target, you will see so many cute, creative things that you can gift others. So you can do that if you want. But I kept it pretty simple this time. I think just, something to say thank you, something small goes a long way. So yeah, they're all the same. Just different post-it colors, all the pens, and different socks. So this one is like little flowers. I think they're so cute. And of course, I got a pair for myself because in the hospital, as you guys know, they're gonna give you the non-slippery socks, which actually I might be able to show you guys what they look like because I'm such a weirdo and I kept the one that I had for Kaden just because I'm such a sentimental person, but it's so ugly and it's a one size fits all, and for some reason it's like extra large. So it really doesn't fit you. It was so loose on me and it was uncomfortable to walk. So this time I'm bringing my own pair of non-slippery socks, but let me show you the one that they give you in the hospital. Okay, so these are the hospital socks, the non-grip socks that you can expect to get, maybe in a different color, but this is what they look like. They're on both sides, very ugly, very uncomfortable, and very large. So I would recommend just bringing your own if you can, because one, they're not really expensive and you can find a nice, cute, comfortable one that you can use and that will fit you versus these guys. But of course, if you don't care, obviously they will have this available for you, and this is what you should expect to get. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is actually really funny. So the first time I was pregnant, my water broke naturally. I had an induction date planned a week after my water broke. So my water broke a week before our induction date. Obviously, that was not the plan, but as you probably know by now, nothing really goes according to plan when it comes to giving birth and just the whole shebang. Everything is gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. And I woke up on a Saturday morning, 5 in the morning, my water broke and I had no idea what to expect. I honestly was very oblivious. I didn't do much research on this. I didn't know that when your water breaks, it doesn't stop breaking. I thought just like when you go pee, you pee and that's it, like done. No, your water does not stop breaking. So I did not wear a diaper to the hospital, which I will 100% do this time around if it happens again. So I'm bringing this adult diaper that kind of looks less ugly, I guess I would say. It actually has a nice scent to it too. It has a little flower design. It's really cute. It's got a little bowl. Listen, for an adult diaper, it's as cute as it will get. And it's nice and comfortable. And I've used this in the hospital when I went to the recovery room the whole time instead of the underwear that they give you, because again, the underwear to me was just, one, uncomfortable, and two, there was so much work involved. This already has the padding in it, so it's one less thing for the nurses to do and help you with. It's easy to just like pull this down and pull it up again. It doesn't really hurt you because it's nice and like soft, the material. It's not pressing on your belly, if that makes sense. So I really, really love these and I highly recommend them. I'll actually show you guys what the box looks like and I'll link them below. It's called Always Discreet Boutique and I got the size small medium and it fit me just fine. But they have different sizes, so you can just kind of go with the size that you think will fit you best. There's a pair of 20 in here, and this is what it looks like. Kind of. So, it is really cute, honestly. It's like underwear, but an adult diaper at the same time with the padding, and I highly, highly recommend if you don't want to look too ugly wearing adult diapers. Obviously, who cares? You just gave birth, but in my opinion, I just want to feel my best as I can, at least. I think you can find this at CVS, but you might be able to also find it on Amazon. If you can find it on Amazon, I'm gonna link it below for you guys. Since we are in the postpartum section here of the diaper of the hospital bag, I'm also bringing the Perenial spray. I did not bring this I brought this last time, but I did not use it last time. But you never know what kind of birth you're going to have and what kind of recovery you're going to have. I had a very easy recovery, so I didn't need a lot of the stuff that I bought. So this is actually not even used, and it was from the last time I gave birth, and it's still not expired. It expires in 2023, so it's good to go. It's from Earth Mama. I'll link it below. It comes highly recommended. I can't speak to it because, like I said, I never used it. But it is part of your down there care and people speak highly of it. So I'm bringing this with me just in case. And then I also have the personal medicated cleansing pad. So this is from Naticura. I used this last time and I think this is pretty similar to the Witch Hazel by Frida Mom. So they're both pretty similar. This is also a cooling pad liner, full coverage medicated pad. So it's supposed to speed healing, reduce swelling, no harsh chemicals, and it comes in 24 pad liners. So this is a liner and this is a pad. So this is the same, cools, soothes, comforts. It's also good for hemorrhoid, if you had hemorrhoid in your pregnancy, which I did last time. And it's with organic witch hazel, like this guy, and aloe. I believe though, this is more like a pad to just, you know, it's just to clean after you go and cool down there. And then after that, I believe the liner, if I can remember correctly, you leave on top of your underwear. So it helps things stay cool. Sorry if this is TMI, but like, you know, we're all gonna go through it here. That is what these two are for, and I highly recommend it. I did use both of them last time, and this again is not expired, but I used only half of it, so I still have the other half for this time around. So definitely worth the money. I'll link it below. There's a little left in here, so I bought another one, so I'm bringing this and the new one that I got to the hospital. Then there's this. So this is the spray bottle to, you know, make things easier when you go to the bathroom, to spray down there, because you don't really want to wipe immediately. So they ask you to spray instead of wipe, and this is supposed to make things easier for you. The hospital one is just like a spray without this little angle. I actually liked the hospital one better last time. I am giving this another shot because people speak so highly of it, and I just don't understand. It just didn't quite work for me. I wasn't really a huge fan of it. I actually felt like no water was coming out when I was pressing it, like it wasn't going up, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I ended up using the hospital one, and there was, in my opinion, nothing wrong with the hospital one. If you don't want to waste money buying this, honestly, I don't think this is a necessity. I think the other one works just fine. In addition to that, I am bringing maxi pads, but with the adult diaper, I'm not going to need it. This is one of those things that if you wore the underwear from the hospital, you would then need a pad on top of the underwear, then the ice cooler, then whatever else they're going to give you. So this saves you an extra step if you have the adult diaper, because you don't need to then have the nurse put on a pad on you every time they need to change you. I did not like that. So as soon as I could, I switched to my adult diaper that I showed you guys, and I think the nurses loved that because it saved them time. It made me more comfortable in the process, and it was just easier overall. I will use this more likely later when I come home from the hospital, but just in case, I'm taking it with me. And with that in mind, these are the underwears that I got on Amazon that I really liked last time for postpartum recovery, because they're high-waisted, okay, really high-waisted and comfortable, so they're not sitting like on like a weird part of your belly. And I think because I had hemorrhoid last time, it was essential for me to be super comfortable for a while. So that is what I'm taking. They come in various different colors, so they'll, like, for example, this set was gray, blue, purple, and I believe red. So, and there's a black one too. It should be in here. But I'm bringing all of them so that whenever I can switch from the adult diaper to a regular underwear, then I want to have something that's really comfortable to wear, and these will be it. Again, it may not be until I'm home, but it's important to just have it just in case, in my opinion. And like I was telling you guys, the socks, the non-grip socks that I got at Target, these are the ones I'm wearing with the happy face. So I thought these were really cute. With that in mind, since we're talking about like the going home part right now, I also got a going home outfit, which is a little extra. So here's my thought process. The first time around, I think, when was it? It was September, and it wasn't cold, but it wasn't like super hot. So I wanted to wear like pants, like loose pants, and like a long sleeve loose shirt. And that is what I did. Super simple, just really comfortable, okay? You don't need to really go crazy. But this time around, I wanted to wear something a little cuter to go home with. Not that it matters, because it really doesn't. but it's gonna be really hot out. It's gonna be May, and it's gonna be May. I'm an idiot. It's gonna be end of May, and I feel like it's gonna be 100 degrees out because we live in Dallas, and so I wanted to wear a dress, and just like a nice cute dress that I would not feel so terrible in. So I got this dress at Target, which is really cute. I'm really into green right now. I don't know why, but how cute is this dress? Okay, how cute is this dress? It's nice and flowy, right? And it's just easy. Like if I need to breastfeed, easy to breastfeed here. Okay, which is nice and accessible. And it's loose, so I know it's going to fit me. It's a medium, and I love the fact that I can use this later on too. So this can stay in my closet. It doesn't need to be just a maternity wear. It's just a regular dress, but I think it will fit nicely. It will make me feel good, and yeah, I'm excited to wear it. Honestly, like this time around, I just feel like I want to have things in my hospital bag that I am excited about, because you know, it can be nerve-wracking going to the hospital. You know, it's going to be a big day. You're going to give birth. There's a lot going on. So obviously it's going to be the most beautiful day of your life, and you're going to meet your son or daughter for the first time, and it's going to be amazing. But also, you know, having things like aside from that, like that you're like excited about, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait, you know, for when I get to wear this dress home with, you know, my little precious angel in my arms, you know. So these are the moments too that I look forward to, and it makes me excited. And I think it's important to have things that, you know, all the things that make you excited for that big day. So I'm really excited to wear this. And for a pajama set, I finally found a pajama set that not only fits me now, but that will fit me in the hospital. So when I'm ready to go from the robe to the hospital to a nice cute pair of pajamas, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I also got it at Target, so give me a second. So I'm sure you guys have seen this. It's from The Stars Above, it's called. That's the brand. I'll link it below if I can, but this is the style. Okay, it's so freaking comfortable. It's so soft. I highly recommend you guys get this. I'll forever wear this. It's so nice. So I got the top and a pair of shorts, these guys, and I'm usually a medium. I sized up in large because I'm very pregnant right now, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like tight on my belly, because I wanted to wear it right now and then also take it to the hospital. So I haven't packed this here yet because I'm currently using it, but this is definitely something I'm also taking to the hospital with me, and I'm really excited because it's just nice to be comfortable. And on that note, I know that usually moms will pack a cute robe to the hospital or like a gown to wear. And here's my thing. I bought a really cute gown and robe for last time. It got ruined. Okay. It will get ruined most likely. There was blood on it. I know this can be TMI, but I literally had to throw it away when I got home and never wore it again. It wasn't even like, it didn't really make a huge difference. I feel like the hospital gown is not that bad. You're not going to wear it for that long until you can switch to like your nice comfortable pair of pajamas or whatever it is you decide to wear. But I really think that it's not worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, if you are planning on taking a picture with your son or daughter in the hospital, you don't want to match. So for like that one picture, you want to change it to your gown and you want to do that. I get it. Do it. Do whatever you want, honestly, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just speaking from my own experience last time, and I really don't think I want to do that again. I don't wear gowns to bed. Like, it's just not what I do. I wear an oversized t-shirt or these pajamas now. That's it. I don't really do gowns. I don't go extra. So why would I do that in a hospital? That's one thing. I want to buy things that potentially I can use in the future. That's not going to be a waste of money. And I feel like that was a total waste last time. So not doing it personally, nothing wrong with doing it if that's what you want to do. There are some hospital gowns that you can buy on Amazon. Keep in mind the nurses will be checking, like, checking in on you all the time. They need access everywhere, which is why when you see the hospital gowns and in the Amazon, they have the buttons in the back and I think in the front, because they need access to everything. So they're not even cute anyway. They're just maybe a little bit more comfortable, but personally, I did not find the hospital gowns that uncomfortable compared to the one that I got. So definitely not doing that this time around. Bringing, which is for me as well, here is my firming butter lotion. And this is just because, you know how you use the stretch mark lotion throughout your pregnancy to hopefully prevent stretch marks, even though a lot of it can be outside of your control. Once you start then losing the belly, you're also shrinking, and that could cause stretch marks as well. So you want to keep using lotion to help you tighten up the way you're supposed to. And I am trying out this firming butter this time around. You can still use the stretch mark one for that. They're both pretty much the same, I'm sure. But this has shea butter, collagen, elastin, and it's pretty much for that. It's for your postpartum recovery. So I'll definitely start using this from the hospital on. In addition to that, I'll also be bringing my pregnancy belt. So I didn't do this last time because I was so afraid to do anything with my stomach because I felt like really sensitive. But basically the belt, you use it to provide support, and it's supposed to help tighten you up a little bit faster. I did use it last time for, I want to say, maybe a month or two. I didn't use it for a long period of time from what I recall. It was really uncomfortable, but you don't need to use it all day long. You can use it for specific periods of time. Like some people use it when they go to bed. So those 8 hours, I couldn't even do 8 hours from what I recall. I think I was doing maybe 4 hours a day, and I was wearing it when I was awake and not at night because it was just uncomfortable for me at night. But I highly recommend wearing a pregnancy belt because it does help you get back to normal a little bit faster. And I definitely think it helped me for sure do that. So, and I didn't even wear it for that long period of time. I think if I wore it more consistently, I probably would have seen results faster and all that stuff. So I'll link below the pregnancy belt that I am using, but it's just a normal pregnancy belt that comes highly recommended by everyone. So hopefully it will help you as well. Let's talk baby stuff. You really don't need a lot for the baby, by the way. I know that sometimes we feel like, oh my God, like, am I not bringing enough or am I bringing too much? One thing I'm doing differently this time around is I had a outfit for him, like a swaddle, a cute swaddle set with a little hat. And we didn't really know how to even swaddle him correctly. And I don't even think we ended up taking a picture with him with it. But the nurses can definitely swaddle for you if you need help. I just think, and I spoke about this before in my videos, a Velcro swaddle, I mean, it's the new swaddle, okay? It's just so much easier. The baby literally goes right in here Okay, their arms go off to the side here, and you just Velcro them in. You Velcro them in as tight as you can, because you want to mimic, you know, how they were in the womb, and they're good to go. It's so easy, you guys. It's so much easier. It's just as effective. And the swaddles nowadays, like the Velcro swaddles, are just so cute that you can find like swaddles with matching hats and all those things to get that cute picture that you want to take. But am I going to stress out about like doing all these techniques with swaddling with a blanket? Absolutely not. Not this time around. I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to use my Velcro swaddles. So I'm taking this one with me, which we already had for Kaden, and we're buying another one just in case. I mean, you should have extras because you're going to be going through them, and you know, when this is being washed, you want to have extra ones to use. So we are probably going to like buy another set, but I'm taking this one and probably another one. I was looking for a cuter one on Amazon. I found a black one that I thought was really cute. I'm really into like solid colors, you know, not very baby-ish like. So maybe I'll get that one. We'll see. But really, really love myself a Velcro swaddle, and I highly recommend, especially if you're a first-time mom, to just save yourself the trouble, because it's literally the same thing, just easier, which is a plus. In addition to that, I am bringing 3 pairs of onesies for him. So again, these were all Kaden's, and some of these he didn't even wear, because you will see, you're gonna get so many outfits gifted to you that they're not even gonna go through it all sometimes. But this is so cute. This says grow, smile, love, and it's so tiny and so cute. I love it. They say, you know, it's best to have the footed ones. And this also comes with a little glove thing for their fingers so they don't scratch themselves, which I really like that too. I think that's a plus. So I really like this one. So we're bringing this one, which is also very, very similar and very cute with the little clouds and stars. I think it's adorable. As you notice, they're all zip ups. Nice and easy for that diaper change, you know? So that, and then this is just a little warmer one. Like I said, it's gonna be really hot here, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have like an extra pair, just a little bit warmer for them. This has a little goat, little design on the feet, which I think is so cute. I don't think Kaden even got to use this one at all. Like, I don't think he wore it once, because again, newborn, you will find that newborn outfits are not going to last long. They grow so fast, you guys, that maybe they'll wear it once or twice, and next thing you know, it doesn't fit them anymore. At least that was our experience with Kaden. I'm bringing 3 just in case. I did have a C-section last time, and so I stayed in the hospital for 2-3 days. In case we need to stay another 2-3 days again, then it's important to just have the outfits. That being said, I'm also bringing this Earth Mama nipple organic butter. Okay, and this is what I used last time. And basically, if you are not sure what this is for, they usually give you nipple butter in the hospital, basically to help moisturize your nipples, because you know they're not used to breastfeeding, so it is extremely helpful so they're not dry. You're definitely going to need this for sure if you plan on breastfeed. They will have it in the hospital, but I don't think it's organic. And my thing with this is the baby is sucking on some of this, I'm sure, because unless you like clean it up every time, which I'm sure you can too, but then what's the point? It needs to moisturize. So if they do actually get some of this in their mouth, at least you know it's not going to be harmful to them, versus the hospital one, which I'm sure it's also okay, but I'd rather just stay safe and go the organic route. So I'm bringing this with me to the hospital as well. Let me put this all back. I have little notes for the things that I don't have in my hospital bag yet. So because it's still a little early, there are things that I'm going to still be using. Like for example, these pajamas, I'm not going to put them in the hospital bag yet, but I know I'm going to need them. So I have it on a checklist for the day of to bring with me. In addition to that, toiletries, my electric toothbrush. I know a lot of people are not going to bring their actual toothbrush to the hospital, so they have the travel size ones and they're able to pack that. If that's you, that's cool. I just rather have my own stuff in the hospital, so I want to bring my own electric toothbrush. What's up with my hair right now? I want to bring my toothpaste, which is the Hello brand that I shared recently with you guys. I know that I can't find that in travel size, so I just want to bring that with me. Floss, makeup. For makeup, I'm gonna keep it very simple because honestly, I don't wear a lot of makeup. What I'm wearing right now is what I normally wear for makeup. So I wear a mascara, maybe a liner, brow definer, you know, a little bronzer and a lipstick. That's it. A little highlighter with a bronzer, lipstick. That's it. I don't wear foundation. I don't wear anything else. Probably sunscreen too because it will be hot that day, but we're literally 10 minutes from the hospital. So we're gonna be going from the hospital to the car to our house. I'm really not gonna be that exposed to the sun for that long. So I don't think it's really necessary anyways, but we'll see. But that's what I'm bringing in my purse. So in addition to this guy, I'm bringing just a big bag, like a big purse with me. And inside it, I'll put my toiletries, I will put my makeup, kind of what I do when I travel. I bring the same purse with me, and that's my personal item purse. And that's how I'm going to treat this, as my personal item purse as well. In addition to that, I want to have my birth plan in my hospital bag. So that's something I still need to do. I highly recommend, because the morning of or the night of, the day of, you're going to be a little overwhelmed. It's important to have your birth plan written down so that you have one for your husband in case he forgets some of the things that are important to you that day. And then also one for the hospital. So, you know, what I did last time with Kaden is, one, I already had talked to my OB about what I wish my birth plan to look like. Obviously, things may or may not go according to plan, and it's important, in my opinion, to stay open-minded about that. But in addition to that, you want to give your birth plan to the nurse in charge so they are aware. Like, I want the lights dimmed, I want the lights off, I plan on doing this and that, and having a diffuser. I plan on having, you know, jazz music in the background. Whatever it is that you want to do, I think it's important to have it written down and give it to someone in the hospital, and give one to your husband, because you know your husband is going to forget. So those are things I still need to do. Write down my birth plan, have them here. I'm taking an oil diffuser with me with probably lavender and peppermint oil. And I plan on taking that to the hospital. I'm going to have that in the labor room like I did with Kaden. I really loved having that calming scent in the background. So I definitely want to do that again for this baby. And I really enjoyed having it in the recovery room, and I swear every single person complimented me on that room because it smelled so good. What's also important to bring in your hospital bag, and I'm not bringing it with me yet, is a pair of slippers. So I'm going to be bringing a pair of non-slip slippers with me to the hospital, the same one that I got for Kaden. Let me actually show you guys which one that is. I just use it all the time too, so I'm not putting it in a bag. I'm also taking these slippers with me, and I'm not adding to the bag, adding it to my hospital bag yet, because I use it all the time. They're so comfortable that if you're pregnant and you need something that's like, I don't know, just like really cozy, you feel like you're walking on a cloud. These are it. They were like 20 something bucks on Amazon. I don't know like if the link is gonna work, because I think these exact pairs I can't find anymore, but they have a lot of dupes. This is a dupe, right? But they have a lot of similar ones on Amazon that I'm sure you guys have come across. So I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna find it for you guys, and I'm gonna link these. They're also non-slip. Like you can use this in the shower if you want, because I know they say definitely wear slippers in the shower. You can wear these. And because they are so cheap, like you don't have to worry about getting them ruined, but it definitely didn't ruin it for me. So definitely adding those. And another thing we're doing differently this time around is we're getting our room upgraded. So the first time it was just a really small room. The place for where my husband slept, like the couch that turned into a bed, was so uncomfortable. The room was so tiny, and since this might be our last pregnancy, I just wanted to feel, I don't know, like to look forward to something else too, like the recovery room being a little bit nicer. So it just felt better being there. And the whole experience maybe will also feel better. So that is what we're doing. We are getting an upgraded room. That comes with, they also give us a pair of slippers there, but I don't think they're going to be ones to shower with. I think they're going to be more like the cozy spa-like slippers, which will be nice to have. They give you a robe, so I'm not bringing a robe with me for this reason. I also did not use a robe last time. So is it necessary? No, but if they're gonna give it to me and if I find use for it, then maybe I'll wear it. But you know, if you're the type of person that you shower, you use a robe, you come out with it. I was in the hospital and the nurses were coming in and out all the time, so I didn't really have time to just like have a robe on me. But when I showered, I dried up and I changed and I came back to the bed. That was it. So, I mean, it's up to you and you know, what you're comfortable with, but that's my thought process on the robe. But they are gifting it to us along with some other things. So that is what we're also doing differently this time around, is just upgrading the room. Our insurance actually covers it. That's why we're doing it too, which I would look into it. If your insurance covers it, like we have HSA. If you have HSA and they cover it, why not, right? Might as well. So that's really exciting too, and that's what we're doing differently as well. But yeah, I think other than that, that is really what I'm bringing, and we're really excited. I don't know, like we might have an induction planned again for around 39 weeks and 5 days like we did last time, just because we don't have family here and want to fly both our moms here, one the week before the due date and one the week after. Just in case, so someone can be here with Kaden and our dog. So we'll see, hopefully that works out. We of course have some friends that, you know, are like backup plans just in case. We'd hate to bother them, but just in case, you know, we can just say, hey, can you please take Kaden for like a second until we can figure out what to do. So that is pretty much our plan at the moment. And yeah, I think that is it for this video. If I can think of anything else that maybe I'm missing in my hospital bag, I'll let you guys know. But I think that's everything. You really don't need a lot. I wonder if I'm even going to use everything that's on here. I bet I'm not, but you know, I do like to be better safe than sorry. So I do have some extra things just in case, like the pads, you know. I'm probably not going to need those, but it's there just in case. So you do, you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what's comfortable for you, and I think that's the most important thing. These videos are helpful to give you some ideas. Sometimes there are things you didn't think of that are important to you and that you would like to add to what you currently have planned. But there are also, I'm sure, some things that you're like, no, I would never do that. Or, you know, I'm definitely bringing this even though she's not. And that's totally okay. There's no right or wrong here. Do what's best for you and what makes you comfortable and puts your mind at ease. But I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with a mom friend, and I will see you next time.